Okay, so where are we? I believe we left it off after we finished the graveyard missions. Boarwurst. It's not the worst unless it's Boarwurst. Also, what the hell was that she was holding? I don't want... It looked vaguely... shaped like a certain part of male anatomy. Like, ugh. Yuck. No thanks. Right, let's see. So we did the grave matter, where we collected the graveyard fees, and we have a companion quest where we can get Victor Maximilian de Soto, the vicar in town, wants us to find a banned heretical journal of M. Baconu. So that is over there somewhere. And we also need to go to the community centre there and recover some meds. I would like to get another companion first, so I think we're going to go and do that quest first. So let's go around the outside of town. Through town. Got my plasma pistol, I got a revolver now, and we got a long rifle. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. But yeah, it would be good if this gaming convention, like, because apparently there hasn't been like a big convention presence in Calgary. So if this grows over the years, that would be great. So we do kind of want to go to support it. Is there anywhere in here we can actually get distracted? I was going to say investigate, but let's be honest, distracted is probably more accurate. I see red signals. Shush. Rabid sprats. I don't think I'm gonna need a gun for these beasties. Hey, beasties. Quick! Yeah, that's right. Who's next? You next? Hoo-yah! And what about you? You dead already? I looked at him and he died. Damn right. We got any sprat hide? Okay. There is a vending machine in here. But I don't think we're gonna have much. Because I did spend a lot of my money on a really... I bought that. The good helmet. Elite Troop. That's the advanced defensive helmet. And then that's the Elite Troop helmet. And that is going to set us back 500. I have 600 bits. Of course, we just finished a mission. Yes. Yes, I'm going to buy that. Okay. It's more like it. Because I'm running around in this freaking Marauder repurposed mining bullshit. Boom. Already we're a space marine. It kind of looks to me like Tyrion armor from Mass Effect. It looks like Garrus's armor, but brightly colored, you know. Anyway, we probably want to break that down. That was a Q. Yeah. Got some modification parts. Can we read stuff over here? What's this? A couple of energy things. Oh, one of the things I did quickly before we got started as well. We did unlock another consumable, so as I discussed, I want to inhale my tuna. I don't want to eat it like some kind of commoner. I want to inhale my tuna. So, look at that. We got a revolver. Cool. A bypass shunt to hack computers. Nice. Alright. I'm all about that. Anything else we have? Little bits. Lots of little bits. And then we've got this terminal. We need 3 shunts. Grr. Be able to get that. Little Rough items of loot. This place is... Oh, there we go. 2 more shunts. Enough for the computer. Well, gee, I wonder if that was intended. Do I want to spend 4 my lockpicks? There's probably something really good on it. If there's 4 lockpicks on the outside, I'll be like, what? There's 1. And a music box. Okay, that's, again, probably vendor junk. Toss ball cards, which again I think is vendor trash. Whoop! Are you coming, Pavati? Can you do that? Oh, they can. I am impressed. The NPCs can jump. Model spaceship. Made of metal and wood. And some bits. Okay. Okay. Let's cut through here and head towards the collector place. Operations Service Award. Right, that was the junkyard over there. We have been around here. Nothing in here of interest. What is this? What is this? See, a loot box. Oh, oh, I did it. I could probably have also jumped in through there, but whatever. Another model spaceship. Okay. Every little bit of money helps. Now, what have we got over there? Tamed canids. Are we dealing with marauders? Yes, we are. Order hooligan. We want to be using our heavy gun then. I'm going to take a sniping position. Oh god. Oh god, this is not working the way I thought. Okay. Here maybe? Would be good. Oh yeah, I like this. Hooligan there. Is that a guy? I can't... He's not highlighting. Oh, I don't know. No, that's the guy there. Oh man, he's right behind shit. They're right behind shit.
Okay,
Point. That's right, you distract them, I'll cover you. I'm covering her very badly.
that's the last of them.
Hey, look at that. Teamwork. Now that's how we do it. Already I can see a jumping route. Gotta check it out. What's up here? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This might have been a good place to actually get an advantage on them as well. Ooh. We're going to be using up all of our mag picks, aren't we? Alright. Well, before I go in the actual building, that probably, you know, get in downstairs as well, I guess. This could have been a sneaky route. Who needs that? I don't need that. Assault rifle. Nice. Ammo. Patchwork low pressure helmet. Okay. Again, that weird big blade. There's a lot of dead people here. Who came through here before and, like... They must have fought somebody else for the privilege of raiding this place. Oh god, the loot goblin in me is already happy. I need to check back here. You know. Hey, Urinty, how's it going? Nice to see you. How's things? It's been a while. Ooh, did I just get a new melee option? Plasma cutter blade? Whoa. Okay. And it has modification options. Nice. Nice. Do I want to continue? That's a heavy. Using the sniper rifle then, or do we switch to an assault rifle? I also have the heavy machine or the light machine gun rather. As compared to the hunting rifle, I mean the damage on the rifle is really big. The DPS is pretty low though, but it's like one of those you could possibly one-hit weaker enemies is always a nice option. Doing great, last day of my week off and an end of your birthday week. Excellent, happy birthday, hope you had a good one. And a week off, always nice. So are you back working tomorrow? You work weekends? Oh look, there were explodey barrels. Do I want to use my last 2 mag picks on this? Probably not yet. So is this a cannery? Is this the old cannery, I wonder? You work Monday to Friday, 7 to 3. Aha, okay. I getcha. Mag pick here. Ooh. Lockers full of loot. Collector's domicile. Here we go. I just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to Edgewater Cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books smouldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them away in a cave over by the river. Oh, right. Well, we know where we're going now, then. And perks and skills. Okay, where are we putting this? Hacking and lockpicking, potentially. I'll put 5 in this. 5 in that. Five into ranged for now. Why? Yes. A delicious homemade cake. Nice. And new plants. Excellent. Cake is always good. Okay, what were we going to go with secondly? Damage when alone. Fast travel when encumbered is probably going to be very useful for us. XP from companion kills. Dilation charge rate, walk speed increase. Oh, that could be. I find the walking speed in this game to be pretty sluggish, although it might be because of the frame, the field of view. Feels like the camera is set way ahead of you, so it gives you that impression that you're walking slowly. I could boost my carry capacity, extra ammo in vendors, weapon durability loss reduction. Base armor rating. I'm gonna go with the carry capacity early. You guys know me. You know me. You've seen me play Skyrim and Fallout. In fact, how close to encumbrance am I? Okay, well, we weren't that far off before. We had like 90 originally, I guess, because we just gained another 50. So we weren't that far off, but we weren't too close either. I am going to... I like the fact that you can break shit down. I can at the very least break down 2 of these. Not that one, because that's got 2 Break down the saber, break down the additional... Unless I hang on to that in case this revolver starts to get durability loss. I don't think I'm going to use the LMG. 2 sawed-off shotguns. That one there has the pristine condition. How does that affect the stats? Kind of doesn't. Kind of really doesn't. The fact that one of them is pristine, the one on the right is pristine. But I don't see any difference to the actual way that it handles, other than the fact that it sells better. There's a difference. That sells better. So I'm not going to break pristine down. Got another LMG as well. Let's break that down too. I do like that you can do this, and it just kind of, you know, just kind of helps you keep your inventory in check. Hopefully this year I won't wreck a banana palm. The last one was said to be frost resistant, but the plant decided to prove you wrong. Oh dear. I kept a succulent alive for a good 3 years, 2 to 3 years. And then when I moved out here, I left it in the care of my mum. And I said to her, you only need to water it a little bit every couple of weeks or so, or if you feel the leaves getting a little like spongy, like they get a little squidgy, if you overwater it, it could split, or you could drown it, so don't. And she's like, okay, I'll do it. And she's good with plants. She, you know, kept plants all her life, and yet it died. They didn't tell me until I went back there in November last year, and then they told me that it died, and I'm like, oh, not that I was going to be able to bring it out here anyway, but still. Ooh, a loot. And we've got this terminal here. Personal terminal of Clement Eldridge. From J. Bartle. Your theories, Clement. I find I must disagree with your theory about the Earth Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all of the colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corruptions, damn, that was a slip of the tongue. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandated inclusion of an Earth minister if they had a choice in the matter? And then from Eldridge. Of course, I'd never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirits upon which humankind truly thrives is to be found out here among the furthest colonies. I still think you're wrong about the history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high cost of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to power. A lot of politics. A lot of politics. This, like, soap. These are like... It's like being in a branch of Lush. Lots of little... special soaps. Mine now has an indoor diet until the minimum temp is 20 degrees. Yeah, that's a wise choice. Very wise indeed. I mean, here the growing season outdoors is pretty short. You will end up with... Oh, and here we are now. We're up here. Right. Okay. So we found out the guy... Did it change the... the codex? Yeah, it changed the location over here. There's apparently a cave. I guess this is a river. There's a cave over there somewhere. Alright. Let's go deal with that. So yeah, like I say, here you can't really put plants outdoors. How did I not see these guys? Did I? I think I did. You can't put plants outdoors like past a certain time of year, and around this time of year is when you start putting things out. So then you can be reasonably assured that it won't die in the cold, unless it's a hardy species that needs to be outdoors.
Okay.
Wanderer hooligans. Boom! Oh! God damn. Hi.
Eyes up. Everyone all right?
Alright. This guy was nowhere near any of those exploding barrels. Well, we try these things. It's like they were attacking each other. Oh, that's a thing I was going to check. Can I give Pavarti some of this armor? She has armor 7. That's armor 9. Makeshift low pressure suit. That's going to give her more tech skill. That is going to be on a par with what she's already got. Let's give her a little more armor. There we go. And she can have a helmet as well. It won't show up. You can enable that in the settings to have the armored helmets show up. But I turned it off because I want to see the character faces. And then I remember who everybody is, right? So but that's her armor. We'll not get rid of that. But we can give her potentially a different weapon. I could give her an assault rifle. Give her a shotgun. I'm going to give her an assault rifle. There you go. If you're going to run with me, you need bigger weapons. You raised a Spock's eyebrow as you read frost resistant, but I trusted my source despite my common sense told me otherwise. Yeah, I mean, a banana plant, right? Or anything called the banana palm, I suppose. You know, it's... I guess it doesn't grow actual bananas, obviously, but yeah, you would think to yourself, surely this is not a cold weather species. So yeah, I would have raised an eyebrow too. I'm not particularly, you know, like knowledgeable when it comes to plants. But I would have thought to myself, banana palm, and it's frost resistant. What? I see a red on the compass over there somewhere. How far away? Probably. There they are. Around here? No. Okay. I need to get here. And boosh! Oh! Boosh! Oh! 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 Everybody gets a shot. Light pistol. Bad. Some armor mods and more ammo. Nice amount of ammo on that guy. And where did that cannon go? It fell in the grass here somewhere, right? There it is. Ah, no pieces. Even checked the Latin entry, but mistakes are there to be made and learned from. Exactly, yeah. My mother-in-law's keeping a succulent alive for me as well. We will eventually, I guess, we gotta bring it here. We were gonna, like, originally the plan after I arrived in Canada was we start house hunting. But then last year the housing market went batshit insane, and we were like, let's not. Let's wait. We don't want to buy a house at a super inflated price and get a mortgage on that and then have to pay back the value of that when the housing market inevitably shrinks, because it's expanded so fast it's going to rapidly contract. And if we're not happy with the place, we won't get what we put into it, you know, back, right? So we don't want to do that. You don't want negative equity. That's a good way to go bankrupt. So yeah, we were like, let's wait. Let's just, you know, see what happens. And now we're not going to do that. That's a mine. Ooh, sneakies. Sneaky little buggers. Yeah, Pavarti, get over here with me. There were red markers here. There are people in this cave. Let's get over here and have a look. see anybody in there. I'm going to... Oh, that blew all of them up. Nice. I wonder if they're outdoors then. There's the red markers on the compass if you look, so yeah, that's what I'm worrying about. So yeah, we haven't got anywhere to put it in here, but we're going to have to bring it here eventually, but we don't have anywhere where the windows are for it to get plenty of light. Like, there's no shelves or anything. There is the window ledge, but then we've got blinds that come down onto them, so... and then the sofa's right there. So I'm not sure. We could put it outside for the season, but then come winter we need to bring it in, and yeah, I don't know if it'll get enough light in here. We tried to keep a couple of plants alive this last Christmas, and they died. Just weren't getting enough light. So my mother-in-law's keeping hold of it for now, and when we get a new place together, we will eventually take custody of little Ziggy, as we called it. Alright, nothing behind the safe. Oh hey, we can pick this without the use of maglocks. Nice. Basically the markets are like an athlete's lung. Yes, pretty much. Like, sooner or later, you have to let your breath out. Did you do anything to the game? It looks more detailed than I remember. No. The only thing I did in the settings, because I hate that, and I'm still kind of annoyed that it doesn't seem to have taken. Let me get back outdoors because it's a bit easier to demonstrate it in a wider space. Right. Yeah, I think he is good. So I find that stuff at the edge of the screen looks a little blurry in this game. And the one setting that would do that is this. And I hate chromatic aberration with a passion. And I really don't like when developers don't give you this, an option to disable that shit. Because it's probably a lot more pronounced. It turned on, and what it's doing is splitting out the color spectrum of like scenery objects and stuff at the edge of the screen. But turning it off doesn't seem to make a huge difference. Just a little bit, but I find that in games, that makes the game look like dog shit. And that's when people think, you know, the graphics look low quality, is because they're actually actively making it low quality by having the render break down into a different color spectrum around the edge to simulate an optical lens effect. Which is nonsense. I don't understand it. It makes maybe for good cinematic screenshots, but in a live moving image, it makes my head hurt. So I do like that they've given us an option for that, but everything else, no, there's no mods. It's just the usual settings, you know, full resolution, motion blur off as well. That's another thing. I understand why it's there, but it's another thing, you know, that makes a game look bad. And then all the graphics qualities are all just on very, very high. So yeah, that's all I've done. Right, let's go and deliver this book back to the vicar. And I'm wondering if he'll join us. Can't remember if he joins us because of this or if we have to do other stuff for him. But I don't really want to do many missions yet until I have a couple of followers. Once I've got a full party of followers to soak up the damage and distract the enemy, things get better. Day-night cycle in this as well is also very, very long, I find. You know the physics behind it? Ah, okay, yep. Yeah, I'm never sure whether people understand what it actually is, so I just like to explain fully. I didn't know what it was until I saw it as an effect in the game, and I googled it and read all around it, and I'm like, oh, well, why would anybody want to do that? Like, I'm going to make this HD image, and then I'm going to un-HD it by splitting the color spectrum at the edge of the screen to simulate a lens, because it's apparently more realistic, and it's like, no, it isn't. Oh, you have a lens in your... I literally read like discussions about this, and somebody was like, you have lenses in your eyes and they do that, and it's like, yes, and then your brain processes it and pulls it back together. You don't at the edge of your vision, you do not see, well, you don't see enough detail at the edge of your actual organic vision, because as soon as you try to look at it, it's no longer the edge has moved. So, you know, but it doesn't do that on a computer screen. And that's why I always hated things like depth of field as well on a game, because I could be, if depth of field is focusing on those crates and then everything else around them blurs because the game thinks I'm focusing on that, fine. But if I move my actual eyes to the corner of the screen to look up there, it's blurred. You know, it's not now because there's no depth of field in this, but it would be blurred if there was depth of field. And I'm like, I want to see that, whatever's over there, because I'm moving my eyes around. I don't want to have to do this to actually bring it into focus. You know what I mean? And those are two settings in graphics where if you're going to add them, give me an option to turn them off, because I don't like them. Oh yes, you would with the DSLR, absolutely, right? Because you'd be susceptible to getting chromatic aberration on the imagery that you take, which is part of what I read, was like
progress on that matter we discussed.
You know, people who have like optical lens cameras and stuff, and old movie cameras especially, used to have this problem. So like old films would have a little bit of aberration before we got more digital cameras into filming. Yeah. So, you know, I always try and turn that off, and I find it makes the game look better. All right. Yeah, I got your book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty.
Ah, no parlez-vous français?
Following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Yeah, he was like, I can't let this book fall into the hands of these hillbillies that live here. And then he's like, it's in French? Well, they wouldn't be able to fucking read this either. I didn't have to worry. True depth of field is only visible with eye tracking software. That is true, yes. Okay, you didn't want the book to keep others from reading it, you wanted it for yourself. He did.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good.
The greater good, you say?
Searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
No, it wasn't wasted. It was all for the greater good, remember?
It's all about the greater good.
The greater good.
It's all for the greater good. Come on. So at least you still have your mission work here to give your life meaningful purpose. Sorry, I didn't really mean that to be a joke, but it kind of became one. Yeah, let's go with that, actually. Oh, what else? Is there this has to be some kind of cosmic retribution or plague-ridden backwater? What happened to all your crap about leading your flock? Yes.
Please, those dolts? Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport.
Transport, you say?
Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
If you help me get a power regulator, yes. This could be a beneficial arrangement. You need to ride out of town. I wouldn't mind a ship hand. Or what? No. What's in it for me? I want to play this. I've got to fight my impulse to be nice, and I want to play this as a bit of a jerk. Because every time a game comes along that has these kind of options, I'm like, I don't want to be the jerk, but I'm going to be the jerk this time. What's in it for me?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though.
Oh, well, I'm a silver tongue too, so...
I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
So is that part of your vicar training?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
Sounds good. You'll fit right in. Are you even a vicar? Because you sure aren't sounding very vicarly right now.
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
You got prison duty, huh? Yeah, so... how did you get that?
Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think?
Basically like any organized religion then, you know. They want to discover the truth of their religion, but at the same time, the truth is what they decide. It can't be inconvenient to them. And if you try to move out of them boundaries, well, no. So I don't think you're being completely honest about the book. What's the story?
It's the journal of one of the originators of the Philosopher's School of Thought, though it would be more than a century before it was perverted into that belief system. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of that came later. Bakonu had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan.
Embrace the chaos in order to discover the actual logic, maybe. Seems like an idea. Back with black forest cake? Yummy. Yum, yum, yum. Alright, well, sounds good. You can join us.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about
He
you.
ain't gonna miss Edgewater, though.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Okay, Shepherd Book. I mean, Vicar Max. I will see you there. But, actually...
I'll meet you on the ship when you're ready to depart from Emerald Vale. Cap.
Okay, so we do not get him as a follower. Maybe we have to go to the ship and see him there. I don't know. Die robot we will do when we go to the actual geothermal plant. The long tomorrow is the Akasha medicine then. Well.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
I'm gonna head out of town and go back to the ship first. I want to see if we can get him in the party. Having another party member would be a good idea.
Don't worry.
Dude, if you you want to join my ship, you gotta audition. It starts right now. Get your ass out here. But eventually we will go to the geothermal plant and we will decide... I think that's it. No, that's a thingy over there. The geothermal plant, I think? Actually... No, that must be... Everything else... Like, that's the place we have to go to see the deserters, I think. We'll figure it out. What's up, Silas? Silas the virus. Of course, the ship itself is still unpowered. Everywhere's shut down. I don't know. This might not actually give us a give us access to him as a crew member. But we will see. I still want to know where that dead body went of the guy that I shot over here. I shot him from the ridge up there and he was over there and there was no body afterwards. So upset. The loot goblin in me lamented everything. Still amazed the cake is known outside of the area. Oh yeah, we used to have it all the time when I was younger. Like one of my parents' favorite types of cake, so they used to buy it all the time when I was young.
Oh, wow. If I'd been able to get out here, I so would have stripped this for parts.
No, you don't. This is my ride off of this mud ball. And the cops are still here. Oh no. But Mercer, carry on. As you were.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Yep. Well, we will have a look at modifying some armor that we're wearing, because I do have mods that could be installed. What do we have? Toughened. Have the backpack as well, I believe, right? There's a Nightingale step. Okay. Install that. Boom. Now have another 20 kilos of carry capacity. Yes! Hey, Saccade 18. Can you see your feet? That is a good question. No! I have no body! Unless you mean my real feet, in which case they're right here. And that is the only time I will put my feet on the internet. So don't ask again. Come on in. Hey, we got a plasma rifle. What? Okay. Do I want to modify a weapon as well? What about the hunting rifle? I think it already has a mod. It has the sight, which gives it more range, so that's good. You could put shock magazine on a sniper rifle. That could be interesting. I'm gonna go for it. Hell yes. And do we have anything for the melee? Durability loss reduction. Increased damage dealt from a power attack. Put them both on. Could be very useful. We have this plasma rifle. Do I want to swap that out? Because it uses the same magazine. Sure. The only difference is like the skills that you assign for weapon types, right? So I'm going to do that. Get that plasma rifle in here. Oh yeah. Plasma blade. Okay. Well, all the stuff is still going to be locked down though, because got power for the ship yet. And the vicar isn't here. Let's see what happens when we leave. If I remember correctly, when you leave the ship, you get to pick your party, but I don't know if we get access to that yet. No. Okay, he's not going to join us then until we actually finish the main quest. Well, that's a bummer. I was kind of hoping to be able to get on with that. Are we going to cut across country? Yeah, let's do that. I'm not going all the way back to town to just run away from it again. Check out if we can deal with these primals. Did that just chuck a rock at her? He just straight up chucked a rock at her. Oh, twitching. Ugh, gross. He just looks like he's chilling. Primal brain? Yes. Now I have 2 primal brains. 3. One of them's up here. Sound profile in my new speakers is still strange. It only consumes 25 watts, but they have a total flat EQ, and I hear everything on 25% volume. Wow. Flat EQ. Damn. So we one-hit that guy. Yeah, so it's basically like normalizing all the levels, right? Yeah, right now, until I get better speakers again, I'm using a Bose like wireless Bluetooth speaker, but it's plugged in through an audio cable as well. So I'm using it on an audio cable right now, and it's sitting on its charge cradle because otherwise it would just consume all the power really quickly. Oh, damn, hi. Let's give the plasma rifle a whirl, shall we?
I can handle this. Everyone all right?
Nice. Oh, this is a nice gun. We have a necklace. This guy turned into a pile of ash. Ugh. Fuck. Oh, I wonder if this is where some of the bounties are. Because we've got bounty hunting to... Yeah! Birdie Cotton. Boom! Take that, Bertie. Oh, yes, you just kneel and contemplate life. There's a couple of others here as well. Oh, shit. My finger twitched. It's a canid. Oh, there's more. Sweet. Look at this. Okay. First bounty down. I'm gonna go up there and cut that finger off. So I loot everything they own. Yes. You play some music through it. Came to the conclusion you didn't realize that the singer was smoking. It really shows all the imperfections. Wow. Yeah, like, it's surprising, like, you know, like audio work and stuff. When I've been doing my YouTube videos, especially, like the audio work that you need to do on them, just to kind of get rid of all the extra pickups. Like, I know you guys can probably hear my keyboard still. I need to look into those silencer pads for this and see whether they will work with this kind of keyboard, because those little O-rings didn't. They're useless. They were only a few dollars, so it didn't really set me back much, but they were just pointless. There's no reason I should have bought them at all. So I should look into those silencer pads, but having to mute that stuff out on the Battletech videos, damn. And then normalizing audio levels and ducking the audio for like the game and so on. I had a hunting rifle as well. An eye covering. Oh please, yes, it's 3 armor. I can wear that. And give me that finger, boy. Already Cotton's finger, so we still got Doc Maybell and Guillaume Antrim. Okay, I think that way takes us to the geothermal plant. We don't go there just yet. Oy. You do the ducking inside of OBS? I never set it up. I got odd effects with it sometimes where it would duck the audio in the game too much. Even when not talking, so I stopped trying to set it up and I never went back. And I found that when I come to put these on YouTube anyway,
You can see the whole world from here.
Yeah, the whole world. I find that what I do is I can normalize everything in there and it will actively lift like vocals so people can hear me better again. Because once, oh god, I'm falling down the mountain. Once Twitch has done processing this into a VOD and then you download it, it does terrible things. So I do need to process some of it.
Here we go.
See you, primals. Oh god, the primal behemoth. Oh god. Oh shit, hi. Boom! Take it.
All right.
Oof! Yes! Primal butt! That's right, you look shocked as hell. So this rifle isn't very rapid fire. That's okay. Wasn't there another dead primal down here somewhere? Or I melted it. There it is, I see it. I love that you can turn them to dust and yet you can still get all the loot from them. Don't trust Twitch VODs with a wooden leg, aka I avoid them. If I had the hard drive space, I would live record the streams as I'm streaming them, and then I would use those to process into YouTube videos. But as it stands, I kind of don't, so I have to export the VOD, and then I download it from YouTube, as opposed to trying to download from Twitch, because their download delivery system is a pain in the arse. Click the button to start downloading, and it thinks about it for a while, because it has to then process it into a an actual non-Twitch end file. And then the download speed is just terrible. Terrible beyond belief. But yet their ability to export to YouTube is much more rapid. I don't get why. It's strange. They must throttle external bandwidth. But back-end stuff like that probably gets done quick. Oh god, there's more people over there. Oh, companion perks, nice. Take a note for Wasabi storage, it might suit your storage requirements. Is that a cloud storage? Wasabi storage? I've never heard of that. But I will put that in my little note app. Check out. Wasabi. Or is it a kind of hardware? I mean, I do have a network storage, but I don't trust recording directly onto it. And I'd rather not move things back and forward between it. So what I should probably do is get like a 3 terabyte hard drive on here or something, but then it would kind of force me to be forever working on the streams once they've been done to keep the space clear, you know? But I do kind of like having the full raw stream footage archived on YouTube as well, so I would probably have to upload both. The private cloud storage with 0 ingress, 0 egress fees, and they're quite affordable. I will have a look at those, thank you. I've never heard of them before. Okay, companion has leveled up and can be granted a perk. Sweet. Are you seriously coming at me? Boom! Oh! That headshot! Alright, let's get to looting. Any more? This guy here. This guy here. Just residents. They got nothing on them. And we had a couple of guys out here we killed, right? It's the one. Dude had an assault rifle. Okay, we got, first of all, my own level. What are we going to put this into? I think, that will reduce the effectiveness of harmful status effect durations. Unlock the ability to leap dodge forward. Dodge recovery speed is increased and so on. I don't really use the dodge. And I'm not really doing melee. I think defense is very melee oriented. Put 5 into dialogue. And we put it into stealth last time, so we're going to put it into tech this time, maybe? Or do we want inspiration? Companion abilities to do special attacks. Oh, I haven't got that yet. I'm going to start working on that as well. Okay, cool. Buy those. Use them to store backups of 6 terabytes of private files for $30 a month. That's actually quite reasonable. Okay, Pavarti. I am going to give you... these are like her specialist ones, and I think all the companions get this range, and then they get like a specialist range. Support engineering. Increase engineering skill when Pavarti is in the party. That's useful. Threat generation is lowered by her. Threat generation is increased by her. That's probably not boisterous. That's probably clumsy for her. Or give her base health. I'm going to go with the specialist stuff. Okay. That works better for me, I think. Right, I got my revolver out. So we need to raid this place for some medical supplies that will be inside. I want to quickly do a lap. Get all the bits. All the supplies, all the stuff. Back entrance. Oh, there's mines. We're not doing a lap. Do we go in through the back entrance? Hello, Rocket Man around. At CMP, we... let me reread this. At CMP, we know CMP's best jingle ever in the game. This game has some really fun jingles and stuff, yeah. Let's go in through the sneaky back way. Sneak everywhere. I suppose actually we should probably just do a lap and loot the place later. Let's clear the place first. See them in there. There's some bad guys in that room. Cache of medicine is down here. There are sprats in some of these places. Need the first aid room key. No doubt we'll get from whatever boss is in here, right? Hi! I can aim. There we go. Look at this. His head was there. Bullets there. Ay, ay, ay. Look, it's been a while since I played a shooter, okay? Give me a break. Oh, I remember this place with the museum. We're going to do the tour later. Shunt bypass. Okay, these guys are probably all... Oh, no, not all of them. Man, these marauders are slacking. They know they gotta loot the bodies after they kill them. Another model spaceship. We should probably go and sell the vendor trash soon. Ooh. Ooh. Things. And a free hackable. Hey, there's the key. A shock cannon. It's a heavy weapon using energy. Ooh. More corporate service awards. What have we got here? Messages from Rosenberg. Keycards, everyone. The keycard encoder in the lobby is back up and running. Hopefully it won't go on the fritz again and start shooting keycards at anyone who walks by. As a reminder, in case it does break down again, you can borrow a keycard from the director or one of the workers in the second floor office if you lose your card. You need a keycard to get to either of these people, probably, though. That would probably be the thing there, right? What about from Trammell? Director Pickett, I must lodge a complaint. Your obsession with the Manta Queen is wasting all of our budget and holding up development of an entire exhibit. It has to stop. Hunters and Trackers Limited. Hello, Mr. Pickett. This letter is to update you regarding your request for one adult Manta Queen. As you may remember, our trackers discovered a beautiful specimen out in the wild. Per your approval, we deployed a team of highly skilled hunters to kill it for you. We regret to inform you the entire team has perished. Please expect an invoice from our office including the cost of their gravesite fees as stipulated in the contract. Additionally, we must ask you to cover all cost of all equipment and damaged, corroded, dissolved, eaten, or digested partially or otherwise. Damn, I love the writing. It's so good. Thank you for your patronage. Please allow me to offer you the opportunity to purchase a second hunting expedition at a 10% discount. I look forward to hearing from you. Oh, hell. That's so good. That is... Oh, hi, Sprat. That was probably wholly unnecessary. Poor little dude was just chilling. He was just having a good day. And then I come along and end it with a bullet. Alright. Hey, there they are. Anything over here first? The other room. Grab everything. Then we'll look at it all later. Now we need to decide, are we going to deliver this to the old guy? Who ate my lunch? It was labeled. Do not eat other people's lunches. Yeah, that is the rudest shit when people eat your lunch, right? Like, dude, get your own lunch. Do I want to bypass the shunt on... Yeah, okay, I've got plenty of shunts. Oof. Okay. Because these are just so funny to read, so... History of Emerald Vale exhibit. Synopsis. The history of Emerald Vale, once completed, will display the proud heritage of our settlement for generations to come. Decorating the main hall of our noble community centre, this elaborate diorama of memorabilia of our settlement's founding will embody the hard-working spirit of our Spacer family. Centrepiece of this grand exhibit will be a taxidermied mantiqueen erected within our main lobby as a sign of civilization's victory over nature itself. A noble cause, I think, and I used three bypass shunts to read that. Because why not, right? Okay. Spacer's Chaw. Only the best kind of chaw. Let's switch back to this. You guys are terrible at their jobs. Your head up.
We did it.
I mean, we did it. Ew. Ew, what have they been doing over here? That's gross. Okay. Grab all this. How are we looking inventory-wise? Oh, I got loads of space left. I know myself too well. I'm like, yes, I want all the bonuses for picking up as much stuff as possible. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we need to decide if we're going to give it to the old guy or if we're going to give it to the other person who runs a black market. Yeah, okay, we've already been through here. Let's go upstairs. It could be that the other bounty... Ooh, we need to collect is out here, so... let's go say hi to them. Did I? That I didn't. We got a quick save going. I don't see anybody in here. I vaguely remember there being a boss character in here, some kind. For some reason I remember lots of fire. Probably not accurate. It's been several years. It's like 4 years since this game came out, so almost. Oh, there's a... Me? Huh. Yeah, I remember having like a firefight in here with somebody up there shooting at me. A heavy weapon of some kind. Okay. Let's do the tour. What is this? If the ocean and rivers are the heart and veins of Emerald Vale, then salt tuna is our highly profitable blood. These meaty fish live in the ocean and migrate upstream during the mating season. Salt tuna are semiloporous, which means that they perish after a single reproductive episode. That's when our trusty Spacer's Choice harvesters scoop up their corpses to be cleaned, processed, canned, and delivered straight to your dinner table. Low effort, I like it. Hey Sam, hello, how's it going? Look at these guys. He's just laughing. He looks like he's just laughing. He's like, look at these idiots. And this guy's like, look at that idiot over there. And he's like, yeah, look at him. No, okay. Just me seeing that, okay. This display, fashioned to resemble a pair of mighty primals, requires extensive field research. Let us have a moment of silence for the researchers who gave their lives in the pursuit of authenticity. That's why they're laughing. They're like, ah, these jackasses. Oh my god, what are these? Canids can be found all over Emerald Vale in 2 distinct varieties, domesticated and feral. Feral canids hunt in packs. Domesticated canids can be loyal companions. It is important to remember that the canid is still a wild animal and should be treated with caution. And then, Mantiqueen. Coming soon. Feast your eyes on the great frilled Mantiqueen, sovereign of the nest. Imported from the wilds of Terra 1 to thrill and excite your imagination. They don't. Okay, well, I guess we're going back. The Dissident Hunter. When indentured servants are freed, anarchy soon follows. Okay, next. Fistful of Digits. Where are the other guys? Okay, one's over there, and one we can collect already. Kinda tempted to do these before we go back to town and scoop everything up in one go. So, let's get over here first. Let's see, do I need to... I am gonna need to repair these. I have plenty of components to do it. Oh, we can repair... Oh, this does all of them, not individuals. 31 and 12. I have 38 parts and 19. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna need to break some of this shit down anyway, right? So, let's do that real quick. I'm breaking down the pristine ones. I'm keeping that revolver as a spare. We don't need these. Need that. Are we going to keep the bolter pistol? Now we've got the plasma rifle. That's just way better in every respect. If I finish today without a heart attack, I'll be lucky. Oh no, one day I will tell the story, but for now, I'm watching you so you can stay chill. I'm sorry your day is going that way, but hopefully we can deliver the chill. More than welcome here anytime you need it. Stun baton. No, I don't think so. I want to have a closer look at that, though. Do we need to upgrade Pavarti's arm? Give her the eye patch. Pirate Pavarti, arr. Light work grade gear, mining helmet. Nah, it's not better than what she's wearing. Neither is that. Or that. Same. That's the same. Okay. Well, I will go to my own inventory and break this shit down. Apart from the eye patch, I'm keeping that. That's a memento of the bounty hunt. Am I gonna... I'm not going to break down Pavarti's original gear as well. Yeah, keep the eye patch. Yo, look at that. I'm Big Boss now. But that's less armor, so... we'll stick to mine. This week has been surreal, like Twilight Zone surreal. I need today to be over and have a dinner scheduled tonight. Might actually drink, even though I almost never drink. Yeah, you treat yourself to that. That's what those rare treats are for, right? I mean, I'm the same. I don't drink much. Last drink I had... a couple of weeks ago, we were at my in-laws for dinner, and that was the last time I had a beer. So, you know, special occasions or when you really feel like you need a drink, right? Is this just like a big gully? What is this place? The Primal Nest. Okay, we're not going down... Oh my god, look at all the red pips on the radar. Yeah, we're not going down there. I'm not going into no Primal Nest. No way, no how. So we're gonna go all the way around this gully. Other flows. What kind of meal are you going for, Sam? What's the dinner you have scheduled? Is it somewhere very cool and tasty, or is it like comfort food? What's the plan? Brought a goon. Brought a vandal. I want to see if I can get eyes on our target first and take him out with a headshot like we did with the last guy. We just sneak attack headshotted the guy we were supposed to kill, but they're probably over there, right? Let's creep. Let's creep. Fancy 1-star Michelin restaurant. Ooh. Going for the good stuff. Tasting menus. Completely changes the menu every 3 to 4 months. Aha. Yeah. Basically, like, you know, the menu changes on the chef's whims or something. They're like, I'm bored of cooking this. I'm going to cook something different now. Goon. He's probably indoors knowing my luck. I bet you anything, this guy's going to be indoors. Yeah. But just in case he ain't. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Let's get over to this tree. Wow, that's a long shot. But they're standing right next to an exploding thing.
Let's go! Nice hit!
They just blow themselves up on their own mines. Oh, that's Pavarti. Nope! They're blowing themselves up on their own mines. Ooh, get wrecked. That's right.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Well, you did now. Samwise. Oh, hell yes. Do not tempt me, game. Oh, you're tempting me so hard right now. Oh, it's only 4 armor. Oh. Oh boy. We will keep it as a trophy. Almost like an artist experiencing with the different media colors and phases. Ah, It's not just the whim of the chef. They announce them as a year ahead, researched and organized. Oh, okay. So they kind of put it together as like it's a theme type thing, I guess, right? Where everything's meant to complement everything else. They had Seafood, World's Fair, and 10th Anniversary. And this theme is Paris 1906? Oh, cool. So classic French food, huh? Mechanical Sentry. Okay. Canned Tail. Get the cartridges. Did these guys... Oh. Who's this person?